I have 2 children, a daughter 16 and a son 10. My husband brought 3 children into our marriage, 2 daughters 16 and 14 and a son 10. Since we lived in the home I owned prior to our marriage, the layout has always been consistent. The boys share a room, his daughters share a room, and my daughter has the room she's lived in since she was a toddler. The living situation has reached a breaking point because my stepdaughters fight constantly. The core issue is that the elder stepdaughter regularly steals and ruins her sister's belongings. My husband has never successfully addressed the behavior, often resorting to simply paying to replace the stolen items, which does nothing to stop the cycle. My own daughter hasn't been immune to this. I eventually had to install a lock on her door to protect her things. My husband hated this, primarily because his younger daughter wanted a lock too. But that wasn't feasible in a shared space. Following a series of explosive fights, my husband proposed a solution, moving his eldest daughter into my daughter's room. I flatly refused. Not only is it my daughter's private space, but I refused to subject her to a roommate who is a known thief. When my husband argued it was unfair, that my daughter has her own room while his are stuck together, I suggested mixing the siblings, letting the 10-year-olds share, for example, but he shut that down instantly, insisting that boys and girls never share. The argument escalated until he called me selfish and unsupportive, claiming I was forcing him to handle his own daughters alone. He eventually packed a bag and moved in with a friend, declaring he won't return until I agree to the room change. He asked if this was a hill I was willing to die on. I told him it was. It has been 2 days. He is intentionally leaving me alone to deal with his daughter's screaming matches, hoping the stress will make me cave. Their biological mother is essentially out of the picture, living abroad and dismissing the theft and fighting as no big deal. Despite the chaos, I cannot imagine betraying my daughter's peace and security to fix a problem my husband refuses to parent. Comments. You are not the Your daughter's room is her safe space, and you shouldn't have to force her to share it with someone who steals and causes drama. Your husband needs to handle his daughter's behavior. Do not push the problem onto your child. The husband seems like a child himself. He can't parent his own daughter. Now his solution is to fight up. Left her into all this mess just to force her to agree with his band-aid solution. The stepdaughter is not the only problem here, and she knows it. It's the reason why she has no fear at all. Her dad is a coward and incompetent. Don't give in to your husband's dumb solution. Your daughter shouldn't suffer for his incompetence as a dad. NTA. But your husband is being a massive one. The problem is between his daughters.